This is a tutorial on how to use Big Ideas Math. Now, to use Big Ideas Math, you need to go to bigideasmath.com. It is right here in the top left corner. Again, it is bigideasmath.com. Once you get to bigideasmath.com, you'll be at this screen right here, and the teacher will provide you with your username. So once you get your username, today I'm using Test McTesty. It is a sample username. You will plug in your username here, and then you will put in your password. Once you put in your username and password that the teacher has provided to you, you will press login. Now that you have logged in, I'm going to show you a few things that you will have here. In the top left corner, you will have your book. You will have information about the lesson. In the lesson, if you are working from remote, you can go through this on your own. So press continue, and you can go through all the steps. The same way the teacher would go through the steps, you can also go through the steps as well. There will be practice questions. There will be practice videos that you can watch. So let me show you right here in the top left corner where you see menu. You can hit the menu button, and there are a few things that you can see. You can see chapter exploration, and you can see some vocabulary words. These are all things that you need to do for this lesson, okay? Now let's get back to the main page. How did I get back to the main page? I just click right here in the top left. You will see this little house, and if you click on the house or even the title, it will bring you back to the main page. Now, another thing that you'll notice is right next to the book in this section, these are all skills that you could practice. Just like on iExcel or iReady or some of the Google Forms that I have created, these are skills that you need to know for this specific lesson, okay? So if you click on one of these skills, it will bring you to a practice area where you will need to add certain things to get the questions right. So for example, let's say, I don't know what the answer is here, but I put 7, and I'm going to check my answer right here. Well, it's going to tell you that is the wrong answer, and you're going to try another question. I recommend everybody to practice these problems because it will help you do better on your lessons, okay? Now let's get back to the home page again. I'm going to go to the top left right here and click on home. Now I'm going to show you a few more things. In the bottom right hand corner, you have some math tools. This would be like a calculators, some graphing tools. You have your vocabulary books. You can also go through a digital ebook, but you also have this in Google Classroom. You have some flashcards that you can go through. These are just some standards from the state that we use. Apps, this really doesn't have anything to do with us right now. Skills review handbook, this is something you guys could practice on your own time. And then class videos, these are from Big Ideas Math and not from myself, your math teacher, okay? The most important thing that we will be using this right here will be to do our homework. Where do I know where my homework is? Well, right here in the bottom left hand corner, you'll see this word that says assignments. In assignments, you will have your assignments. So I label them 0004, and then the next one after that will be 0005 and 006 and so forth, and then we'll keep on going. Now, here's one thing that I've run into. Some students are like, well, I can't see the assignment you said. You said 0007 or 009. Where would that be? If you see this little red button right here where it says see all, that means you want to see all of your assignments. Now, let me tell you one more thing though. This right here, I've already said that I will not be accepting late work this year. So when it says due, I've also pressed, there's something on my side that will not allow you to submit late work. So if it is late, it will not be submitted and you will not be able to submit it, okay? So please make sure that when an assignment is due, that you do it on time, okay? Now, with that being said, let's say you can't find the assignment. If you have multiple assignments here, that's because you did not turn them in. So I'm going to show you how to start an assignment and how to turn in an assignment, okay? So let's say this is our homework. Let's say it's due on 9/9, which is in 2 days from right now. I'm going to click on the assignment. It's eventually going to load. And once it loads, you want to hit the start button. Notice that's the only thing on the screen, and it says start. So we start today's lesson and it says evaluate the expression. Okay, so let's check this out. It says 3 to the second power minus 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. So let's say I got the answer wrong. I was like, I think the answer is 6. How do I check my work? Well, right here in the bottom left hand corner, all right, I'm gonna show you that again. Right here in the bottom left hand corner, there's a little button that says check. Now, I will not tell you how many checks you have. Sometimes you'll have infinite amount of checks. Sometimes you'll only have 1. So let's check our answer and let's see what happens. Well, the answer was not 6. Okay, so let's see if we can get the correct answer. So 3 minus 3 to the second power is 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. Let's see if I have any more checks. So if I hit check, what happens now? See what it says? It says your teacher has limited, right here in the top right corner if you guys see it. Your teacher has limited the number of times you may check your answer. So I only allowed 1 check. So that means that's it. You can't check your answer anymore. You just have to go to the next question. So let's go to the next question. How do I go to the next question? I can go right here where it says next. Now that I went to the next question, let's see if we can answer this. Using PEMDAS, what do we got to do? Well, first we got to do our exponents, parentheses exponents. So 10 to the second power is 100. And then 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 100 is 112. Let's check our answer and let's see if we are correct. If we are correct, notice that it highlighted it green and then we can move forward. All right. Last question is right here. It says identify the terms, the coefficients, and constants in the expressions. Okay, so the terms, let's try it all out. All right, let's see if we are correct. Oh, looks like we got one wrong. Notice that there is one wrong, but at this point I just have no idea. You're stuck on it. You're like, Mr. Negru, I tried my best, I don't know what to do. Before we hit submit, notice we're right here where it says submit. You can go right here to this little box of squares and you can hit on it. What does this do? This tells you all of the questions that I have assigned to you, and it tells you if you answered it or if you did not answer it. So if we notice there's only 3 questions, I answered question 1, 2, and 3. Once you have answered all of your questions, you can hit the button that says submit, and it's going to ask you, do you want to submit this assignment? Yes, I want to submit this assignment. It says your assignment was successfully submitted. Once you see the sign, you can press OK and it'll go back to your home page. Notice that once you've hit submit, there is nothing left in your assignments section. So if you still have something left in this area, that means you did not submit that assignment. I'll say that again. If you have something in the assignments area, that means you did not submit it, you did not complete it, you forgot about it, something happened that you did not submit your assignment. Okay? If you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to ask.